And of course, if we are going to be taking decimals written with numerals and writing them in words, we need to go the other way around. If we're using, so writing the following numbers using numerals, just, the numerals are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are just the numerals we use. All right, so 6 and 24 thousandths. So if we're going to write this, we first key in on where the word and is. That's going to be our decimal place. And so the stuff off to the left there is just a 6. Then we have a 24 thousandths. So we're going to have a 24 over here to the right of the decimal place. But the question is, I don't know if this is going to be, if there might be leading zeros here before I get to the this 2-4. So I need to kind of fill in any zeros to make sure that this ends up in the right place value. If I didn't have anything there, this would be the tenths, this would be the thousandths, or sorry, tenths, hundredths. This would be ending in the hundredths place. And, well, clearly that's not right. So let me try 1 0 in here. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. Hey, that looks like that's the actual one we need. So 6 and 24 thousandths would look like this, 6.024. If I said 5 hundredths, this doesn't have the word and in there at all, which kind of implies that there's no decimal place here. And notice that it's 5 hundredths, so it means it's going to be ending in the hundredths place. So there's, when I say there's no decimal place in there, it means there isn't things on both sides of the decimal. That's kind of what I meant. In any case, 5 hundredths, if I just had 0.5, this would be 5 tenths. If I added in a leading 0 there, this is the tenths place, that's the hundredths place. It looks like I just needed one leading 0 before the 5. Notice it would not work if I had done it this way. If I had done 0.50, this would not be 5 hundredths. This could have been, in this case, you could have actually ignored, when you're pronouncing this one, you could have just called it 5 tenths. Or you would have called it 50 hundredths. So this would not be the same thing, 0.50. It needs to be 0.05. It does have to, when we're inserting those zeros to make that place value work, it needs to be between the decimal place and whatever number we're writing down. All right, so 106 thousandths. Let's see, I do see the word and in here, so that's going to be where the decimal is. Off to the left, we have 100. And off to the right, it says 6 thousandths. So I'm going to write a 6, and I need to figure out how many zeros there are, if any. Well, currently it would just be in the tenths place if there wasn't any. So I'll do 1 0, that would make it in the hundredths place, and if I did another 0, that would be in the thousandths place. So this would be 106 thousandths. If you can see, if I just left that word and out, if it was 106 thousandths, this doesn't have the word and in there, so I'm going to do 106, and well, the decimal place does have to be somewhere, somewhere to the left. But I would want to double check to make sure that I don't need to add in any zeros between the decimal place and this number. Well, this is the tenths, hundredths, thousandths place. It looks like that's the one I'm looking for.